Spectacular. Vikings and the Carolina Panthers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Weeks deep. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
They'll run on first down. McFarland. And here a juke. He's got a first down past the 30. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue, just make sure you feed me the football? And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
After the interception, here's Watson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now the first carry for Bush. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a third and long situation coming up. And an alley to run. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Well, we had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play. And maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Tack McKinley made his way into the backfield. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And there's so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Watson on 1st down. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, there'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Watson is going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Watson. And this is going to be incomplete. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 48. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Looking to throw. Miller. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this 1st quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here. We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Taking it right down Broadway. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Bush. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Running out of the gun here, Breida. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
36.
He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. That good for 22 and a first down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. On first down, here's Breida. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. On the run, it's Bush. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. The Vikings on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Throw left side complete. That's Bush. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, it's Cook. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Derrick Henry. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I get the thought process, 3rd and short, give it to the fullback, let him bulldoze his way, but that means you're counting on your offensive line to win a lot of scrimmage, aren't you?
Yeah, and there was just a mass of bodies there at the line. Looked like more defenders than offensive guys. Winds up losing yardage. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Miller off the play fake, escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Miller now. Off play action. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Touchdown. Mike to 59. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 22. Jet, Bama. 22. Jet, Bama. Orbit. Right, check. 59. Let's go, defense.
On 3rd down, McFarland. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
Let's go. Let's do this.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Mike, check. 59.
Off the play fake. Miller going deep downfield for... And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
On 1st down, Watson. And a completion to Wilson.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. This is caught. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. So that'll back them up 5. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Watson. He'll buy some time right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
He'll run it. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will get them one closer. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. He's going to fire one deep left sideline, and that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At the 49-yard line.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Now Miller operating from the gun. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And the Vikings able to recover. The Hands team does its job. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Call it no gain on the dump off, and it's third down. Throwing on third down, Watson. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old.
Yards and a Panther first down. Back to throw. Miller looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And the ball is knocked out.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On first down, it's Gurley. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, he got great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
Give the tackle there to Daniil Hunter. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Craig, and he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
My God.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. The Vikings send out their punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come in. Now a give right side. McFarland. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Miller. Got a man. It's Ross. Complete. Touchdown, Carolina. As his guys are in for 6. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll go again with Bush. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
And it's 3rd down.
To the set. 19. Watch the run. Watch the run. 55. Come on, guys. 55. And go.
Out of the gun, Watson. Dancing to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's Watson. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. A beautiful spin and room to run. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Matt Breida out on the year. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down. We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was it successful.
We saw a touchdown, too. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Miller off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Miller off play action. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Off play action. Miller.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. And it's complete to Kelsey. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run it with Bush. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, as the defense rallies quickly after the nice move. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. From the 31, Watson buying time to his left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. That'll be complete to Breida. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His third field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
On first down, they stick with Bush. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then the last second, oh no, I better get down, and he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to letting it slip away.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there, first down Vikings. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Will likely put an end to this thing. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now Watson looking for his running back, and he's got him. It's a gain of 5, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Watson now to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And look at this, another fake. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now it's about taking the ball away, taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Vikings, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they dropped just their 2nd game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions.
Damn.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Goff.
Yo. What's good? You crazy as hell. Yo, sorry ass. You on the internet, ain't you? Hey, your car you got, what they charge you? The car you got, what they charge you?
You said what?
The car that you got, what they charging you? The rental car that you got.
Shit, nigga, I pay $256 a week.
256. Yeah, my shit was 240 every 2 weeks. It's going up. My shit was 240 every 2 weeks. I'm gonna call you back.
Hello. I can't hear you. What'd you say?
I said my shit was 240 every 2 weeks. Now they rates going back up.
Yeah, that's what happened in my.
Yeah, that shit whack as fuck. Hold on, bro. My shit kept jumping back and forth to the headset. Yeah, man, I don't like the fact that them folks can do that, but you can't argue with them. It's they shit.
Right.
How the fuck that happened?
Man, let's run an Airbnb.
Shit, I ain't gonna be able to make no moves till I find out what I'm gonna do about a car situation. I'm tired of renting.
What kind of car you need?
I need a car, cause I don't want to keep renting a motherfucking car. But I'm waiting on the situation to pop up. But at the same time, fuck all that.
I got a car for sale, nigga. A reliable car, 130,000. They want 10 selling, man. That's my shit.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my shit. He trying to tax on that motherfucker. You know, he put an extra couple $100 on it.
He's supposed to. It's gonna work.
Give me 18. That nigga said give him 28. I said, God dang.
Yeah.
Motherfucker run, dry, AC work, everything. That motherfucker run. Only got 130,000 miles on it. I said, man, give me 18. Sunroof, leather seats, radio.
Yeah, man.
Let me know something, man.
Alright.
Goddamn. Yeah, let me know something.
Alright. I'm pissed off. Mm-mm. She said 266. I asked her what you told me to ask her. She said 266.
She overdraw 267?
Yeah.
She ain't got no other cards to put no money on.
They don't take them prepaid shits no more. I just thought about that. They don't take money orders.
That's funny because people be want card, the Cash App card.
Yeah, that's.
They're prepaid.
I'm trying to tell you, like the little green dot shit. They don't take that shit no more. They tried me with my remember I went and did the rental for 1 week before Juicy started doing it.
And they have to accept some type of payment. I mean,
Now when I went to do it, they was like, "Oh, we don't." I'm like, "Huh? Oh, is that connected with a bank?" I'm like, "Yeah." Oh, cause sometimes if it's not Discover, it's not Mexico. I'm like, this is my bank card, my control card. I remember that.
so it's not like she got to take it up there. And she just going to call it in over the phone.
Mhm.
Okay. They say, is the card in your name? Say, yeah. They just don't decline the transaction. Save the card information. Use another card. What's the name on the card? Say your name. Not yours, but her. She say her name. And use another card. As long as the card info is right, they ain't gonna kick you back. That 2 cents, I can't help with 2 cents. It's more than I bargained for.
I got 239 in my account. Let me see what this other account got.
What you need?
I don't know. Yo, but why you gotta come down though? That's retarded. Mm. All right. She said they said they'd take her Cash App card,
That's what I do.
but she gotta come down now instead of calling. They gotta see the card.
Oh, okay. So what needs to happen?
She all the way down here.
You said she on her way down here.
Yeah, she gotta come. She gotta come take the card. To go. She gotta come get the card so she can take her Cash App card. Cause they gotta see the card. She better not be on my own.
So you done sent her money already?
I don't got the money. I gotta go put. I basically gotta go put the money into Cash App.
That's why I'm asking all these questions.
I gotta put the money that I have into Bank of America.
So what do you need from me? How much do you need?
I only got.
Tell what you got.
I only got two
And
thirty
still be
nine.
okay.
I'm gonna just transfer all of it.
No, cause you know, that's ridiculous. And not have nothing in your account, that's crazy. Like yesterday, yeah.
It's here retarded to me. Just retarded.
You need more than that?
No, what's this? 100.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You sure?
Oh. Well, that was fine.
Mm-mm. No. I get paid at 10. Oh, you good.
I'm actually upset.
Why?
It's like every time I rent a car, they do this type of shit. Like even when Smurf was doing it.
So why are you upset if this is